That unless I'm allowed to know. What are you doing here, Ruzic?
Picking up parts, man. Backpacking, you know, it's like...
For some reason, you're around wings a lot these days.
Trying something different.
Well, you know, if you were going to try something different, this would be the guy that you would try it with. The pair of you together scares me a little, Flea.
It's, two people shouldn't be in the same room together, right?
And you're spending a fair bit of time together. What made you want to work with this guy?
It's like playing guitar together.
Yeah, we just started doing some stuff and messing around, and then, you know, when you put it all in the pot, then something's ready for dinner.
Do you know he's a drummer, Flea? Did you know Sammy's pretty good?
He plays guitar. He's a mediocre shuffleboard player.
Yeah.
Well,
but I'm a killer pinball player.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I always find out something I didn't know about
He
you.
gets it in the turbo every time.
Yeah. Yep.
It's really cool to see you nominate for next week. When did you really decide you were going to do that?
Well, we came here last Friday. We ran this car, and it's quite a bit different. And it went pretty good, even though we didn't have all our stuff and we didn't have, you know, the good tires. We just came here to run to shake it down, and it felt pretty good. It feels a little different, but I mean, it's going to be a long shot, but we just gotta, you know, we need to get that low number out the gate and go out at the right time, be in the right deal, right place, and it's got a shot. You know, it's just we don't have any notes, so. But same way we came here, we set it up and then hardly changed it. We just tweaked on some stuff and found a few things that liked. So, but it wasn't far off.
Are you allowed to tell me anything, or we just have to wait? Like what's? Give me a snippet. What's different?
What's different?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything.
yeah. Yeah.
Anything specifically?
How it started, like a buddy of mine, Sean Wood, his bucket list was to come to Knoxville. He said, "Man, I want to build a car to Knoxville."
Yep.
Like, come on. Sean spent 20 years of his life working in a wind tunnel.
Wow.
So
that's your kind of guy.
Yeah.
So then we started building that stuff there, and then how it kind of evolved was, who's going to drive this damn thing? So I spend a fair amount of time in Memphis anymore. We just go see bands and hang out and do stupid shit. And next thing you know, like, man, see if we can get the old man to give it a try. Like, hop in there and drive it, see if he'll test it for us. And then it just took off from there.
I mean, science is such a huge passion of yours. From this very moment you started racing this, that almost gets you more excited sometimes than the actual process, doesn't it?
Well, it's definitely it's a challenge. But, you know, I've done coal cars before, and this one's still a little bit different, but it's still the same, and some of the same stuff carries over. But then we've got some little smoky unit type tricks here and there. So, you know, it's some smoke and mirrors, and so you look over there and say, well, that's different, but then they don't see the other part that's on the other end. So, we'll always have to back it in their pit stall.
Why is Knoxville so special, Sammy?
Nice meeting you as well.
It's always been good. And the people, you know, it's just been a good atmosphere here, you know, always. And they always care about the racing and care about the racers and the fans. So it's like, you know, you can see this is you know, probably the biggest stadium we run in.
Yeah.
And they're always making it better. So it's I came here, you know, the first time in '74, and it was a lot different.
50 years ago.
I was born.
50 years ago, Sammy.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, that's how I get through. Been here 8
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
We missed a couple when I was doing some other things, but for the most part, I've been here.
How much do you keep up with these kids, with these new guys? I mean, there's a lot of these new fresh faces. Every year, you would remember when you were one of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm cutting back and I don't race as much this year. I did over 360 stuff, you know, out of the way, so I don't see some of all of them or a lot of them. But it's you know, it's just tougher now because everything's close to being the same. It's like, you know, I tell people now, you know, it's like when I started in the '70s, you know, you had to know, well, this guy had a good bird cage, and this guy had a good Pitman arm, or this guy you had to seek out all the good pieces.
Yep.
And now it's like, well, you can go to the sprint car mall and come out with something that's going to
Swipe your credit card.
Yeah, it's going to be right there.
Yep.
But I mean, we started that back with Nance, you know, in '80. I said we got to build a car that people can build with a little toolbox, you know. And now the cars don't have, you know, a lot of things you can change on them, so they're getting more and more specs. So it's like they get a little bit closer, but still the guys that that put all the pluses together, you know, like tonight, drive away.
Can you enjoy a race just from watching a race, Sammy, or you analyze the hell out? Are you an off-duty policeman all the time?
Well, I'm looking to see what's going to help me.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just watching and see what some guys do, and you know, where they make mistakes or where they make gains, and you know, learned a little bit tonight watching a couple cars, you know, where they would really pick up some time, and I seen a lot of guys would lose some time. So, you know, it's just trying to get up to speed on everything in a short amount of time, and see if we can put it all together. I mean, it'd be great to come here and, you know, kick everybody's butt.
Sammy, you told me last time we caught up that your work office is very open to the planet, right? People just walk into your business when you're getting ready, and that stuff is hard for you. It's probably magnified here because you're in the middle of 25,000 people and probably 5,000 or 6,000 in around your car. How do you deal with that?
It's just, you know, sometimes you just got to keep it short, and, you know, it's not a time for me to spend, you know, 20 minutes with every person.
Yeah.
So I would never get anything done. And since I'm a part of what makes all this go, you know, it's harder for me than some guy that just drives.
Correct.
You know, so I'll spend as much time as I can with somebody, or I'll answer the questions or sign their stuff when it's appropriate. And then when it's not, I can't. You know, I can't do everything for everybody, but I'll try to take care of as many people as I can. You know, so as long as they understand, most people are fine with it. You know, and we'll try to have some deals during the week where I'm at a place, and hopefully, you know, I can get a lot of people can come talk to me there and more relaxed, and and they'll get more time from me.
It's bloody good to see you back, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't wait. And hanging out with this rock star, that means anything is, and he's even got the NASA shirt, so that's appropriate as well.
It's perfect, because I don't like building the same thing twice, so.
Excellent. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Good luck.
See you guys.
Behave yourself.
Yep.